You need a partner. If the first date is a flop, now this is me saying it. If the first date is a flop, don't cry into your pillow, y'all. Go home, back to your house, and drink up, pour you a nice glass of wine, and thank God. That's what you need to do. So, move on and let it go. If you don't learn nothing else, move on and let it go. Don't even wonder. Don't even look back and say, what happened? I wonder, why did he? Because that's another thing I hear women saying. Men are ghosting. So, around 2 or 3 weeks or something, and then, boom, they don't hear from them again. What is that all about? I don't know. So here's a couple of the stories that I got for you guys. That one of the women that I was just telling you about, what she said prior to this. Here's the story. 52-year-old woman. She matched with a guy whose profile picture showed him with a full head of hair, dark hair too, y'all. Looking fit in a leather jacket. And she said when she arrived at the coffee shop, a man who looked roughly 15 years older and completely bald waved her over. And she said he had the nerves to tell her that he just hadn't had time to update his photo since 2012, and because I don't like how I look in selfies. What? I said, girl, are you serious, or are you really messing with me? I mean, honestly, tell me the truth. She said, I'm not kidding you. She said, I promise you. This is what this man told me. She said, girl, I didn't even blink twice. I politely turned around and walked out the door. She said, I didn't even get no coffee. I walked up. She said, I was so pissed. I was so mad. She said, because she was so excited, right? She was so excited. And this is what she ended up with. Listen here, y'all. We all want to be our 2012 selves, you know? But if your profile picture has a Land Rover Discovery from the 90s in the background or something like that, or, you know, that whole theme looks like it's in the 90s or something, I think we got a problem. We got a problem in Denmark. Like, this is a really massive red flag. I mean, truly, honestly. Because really, if you can't be real about your hairline and how you're going to be, how can you be real about seriously though, how can you be real about like emotional baggage, but you lying about what your hair look like right now? Like, that to me is crazy. Another woman said, she said she went to this man's house for the first date, movie night. You know, she had been out with him a couple of times. She was kind of feeling his vibe, so he invited her to the house for movie night. She said instead of a movie, he sat her down for 90 minutes, painfully detailing a slideshow of his last family vacation, complete with maps and stories about people that she had never met. You know, just went through the whole thing. And so she's like, doesn't sound like you're over your ex. I mean, who does this? Why would anybody actually show? Who would actually pull out a slideshow and start showing old shit with you and your ex? I think that's a little loopy. I was like, girl. She said, well, I should have known. I mean, I thought I was feeling his vibe initially, but she said, but then, yeah, that just was really weird. Like, really, really weird. So, I don't know, but I think that's crazy.